Hey guys, welcome to another Tuesday Thunder with AusNZ Simracing. Tonight we take the little Tatuus F4s out at Monza GP circuit for the run. Guys are just out there doing a bit of a practice at the moment. We'll cross over live soon and get things underway. So here we are, Monza, the little Tatuus F4s. Bit of a quieter night tonight than usual. We've got 16 in the room at the moment. I suppose a few can still pop in. A little bit of time left. Yeah, had a little bit of fun with this at the beginning, calling it AusNZ Simracing GP, purely because it's a wings and slicks class on Monza, an iconic Formula 1 track. Yeah. I guess the Tatuus isn't really a Formula 1 spec car, but it's probably the closest that New Zealand and Australia will get to a wings and slicks car. We've got a similar kind of thing over here in New Zealand with the Toyota Racing Series, which is a Tatuus chassis with a Toyota engine in it, funnily enough. Should be an interesting night tonight. We've got just on 7 minutes left to practice before we head over to qualifying. So counting down to 5 minutes to go in practice. Shane Hill leads the way with a 156.507, followed by Dylan Angel there with a 157.656, and Mark Pilbrow, first of the Kiwis there, sitting on 157.665, so pretty tight at the top there. But of course, being Tuesday Thunder with AusNZ, practice times mean nothing, qualifying times mean nothing. All comes down to that race, and anything can happen in a AusNZ Simracing Tuesday Thunder. So, time counting down in the practice session, just over 1.5 minutes remaining. Guys will be starting to get a feel for the car now and how it works on this track. Yeah, let's just see this out, and we'll soon be heading over to qualifying. So on to 15 minutes of qualifying for the guys now. So you can take away pole for the 35-minute AusNZ Tuesday Thunder Grand Prix. Look at them streaming out of the pits there. Looks like a little trail of ants. Sound like bumblebees instead. So Shane Hill there we see, he set the fastest time in the practice session, so let's see if he can go quickest again or if somebody else can just nab him for that pole position. So recent weeks with AusNZ Tuesday Thunders and to a lesser extent the Sunday Drive seems to be following a little bit of a theme lately. We seem to be doing a lot of open wheel stuff recently, between obviously the Tatuus and the Formula Junior. So yeah, interesting to see that the open wheelers are starting to take a little bit of a place on the AusNZ calendar. It's usually more of the sedan type racing. And of course, talking about open wheelers, the this coming Sunday, Bubble Johns with his Bubble Blast, a 3-round series for the Formula Junior. Quite sure where it's heading off to this week, but I missed the first round, so didn't take part in the series because I couldn't commit to all 3 rounds. But yeah, hopefully this week we'll be streaming the second round for you. So the guys are on their first flying lap now. Mark Pilbrow just coming up to the parabolica there. He'll be coming across to set his lap time very shortly. First lap in the books, and he does a 1:57.950. Just following Dylan Angel around the track now, and he's got the fastest lap time at the moment with a 156.993. No doubt he'll be looking to go quicker on this lap. Puts up 2 purple sectors, which is always a good sign. Actually lost a lot of time in that last sector. It's looking good to go quicker again, but didn't quite get there. Did a 157.284 on that lap, so yeah, lost a bit of time in that last sector. Just on 5 minutes left in qualifying, and Dylan Angel still leads the way with that 156.993. I'd like to make a little bit of a mention. Actually, we've got 6 Kiwis in tonight, which is good. Starting to get a few more Kiwis into race room. good to see them. If you're a Kiwi in the area, jump on board with us at AusNZ. You'll find the link in the description for the video. Always welcome. Oh, and there we see Dylan pushing a little bit too hard, just had a little bit of a moment there, off into the gravel trap. Just over a minute and a half left, and while I was checking out some other stuff, I missed the fact that Rangy went to P1 with a 156.778, and Clint followed him in pretty close behind with a 156.781, so just 4 thousandths of a second between them. Dylan's still holding on to that third spot. There we have it, qualifying over and done. Rangy at the top, Clint sits in second, Shane Hill third, Dylan Angel fourth, Liam Murray in fifth, Dave Smart in sixth, Greg Hancock in seventh, Richard Mayer in eighth, Kevin Hopkins, first Kiwi there in ninth, and Mark Pilbro in 10th. Another of the Kiwis there. So 2 Kiwis in the top 10. Here we go, getting on the grid, ready. 35 minutes ahead for the guys in the AusNZ Tuesday Thunder GP for the Tatuus F4s at Monza. "18 cars on the grid lined up, the revs are rising, and the lights are out, and we're off." Dylan Angel with a good start there. Try and thread the needle there. No, it looks like it got shut down on him. Up to turn one. It's usually carnage here in real life. Will we see any in our virtual life? Yes, we will. Smarty with a little bit of a nudge there on Ben Andrews. They head into the first chicane. Shane had a little bit of a moment. Somebody else followed him off by the looks of it there. Thought the cameraman had lost the plot and was just focusing in on the wall there for a second. Oh, somebody's gone way wide in the back there. It's like they've gathered up and rejoined again. So Dylan lining up the back of Rangy here. He'll pull out, take the inside line away from Rangy and take the lead into turn one. He's there, but he decides that he's better off to pull him behind. Rangy looked like he actually gave him quite a bit of space there too. Dylan's just hounding and hounding. Looks like Ben Andrews missed his braking point there, made a shortcut. It's probably going to cost him a little bit, I think. And there's carnage there at the back of the field. That's Clint. And that's a Morgan Anderson and Shane Hill down there as well. After such a good qualifying, he looks like he's stuck at the back of the field there. Meanwhile at the front, Rangy's just holding Dylan out. Looks down the inside this time. Moves in front of Rangy, so Dylan to the lead now. Rangey's not giving it up that easy. He's tucked right in behind, right on the gearbox there. Probably actually giving him a push down the straight. It's like a twin-seater 8-wheeler. Pulls to the outside, trying to take the wide line. Pretty much think Dylan will have that first corner covered there, sitting where he is. Dave Smart's managed to tag onto the back of these two at the front now. Could get very interesting. So this front three of Dylan Angel, Rangey Rover and Dave Smart now have made a 3-second break on the rest of the field, but looks like they're going to battle it all the way here. Rangey pops out again. I'd pretty much say that no, Rangey's taken the lead, and then he must have had to pull out of the potential overtake there, otherwise he might have had a Lewis Hamilton affair going on. He's taken the shortcut and has jumped into the lead, but I'm sure he'll relinquish that very shortly. It's actually going to lose out to Dave Smart as well by doing that. Hopkins sitting in 7th there, 7th position. One of the Kiwis, stuck between Ben Andrews and Mark Pilbrow. The other two Kiwis, they'll be looking to move their way forward a bit more as the race progresses. Dylan's in a bit of clear air now, and he's managed to make a little bit of a break over Rangey and Dave Smart, but if they work together they might be able to pull themselves back up to him again. Looks like Rangie's the one that's paid the big sponsorship dollars tonight to get the TV time. Still chasing down Dave Smart there, trying to get that second position back. And then once he does that, or if he manages to do that, he might then start to head off after Dylan. But of course, 5 minutes time, we've still got that good old safety car which can mix it up completely. Rangy tucks right in on the back of Smarty here as they head up to the second chicane. Is he going to make any brave move? Stays tucked in behind. Ben Andrews with a brave move through the chicane there. Too wide, doesn't normally happen there. That's a good pass actually. Newton looking to make a pass on Mark Bilbro. We cut away, unfortunately. Back to Rangy, who's still hounding the back of Smarty. Smarty has shaken him a little bit though. Guys heading to the pits now. I wasn't made aware of pit stops being required, but then I'm assuming they are with these cars. They tend not to be a distance car, so interesting. That should mix it up a little bit with 2 minutes to go, 3 minutes to go before the safety car. They'll be getting in now. The lead over to Kevin Hopkins from Ben Andrews, so 2 Kiwis at front there. Let's just call a race now, guys. And Jeff Newton sitting in third there. Dylan Angel's rejoined in 7th position there. Guessing he'll be the effective leader. These other guys up the front will need to pit, or unless they're doing some pretty good fuel saving. It's never really been an issue in the past for pit stops and things like that and refueling until we started doing the open wheelers. Most of the other cars can manage the 35-minute race without a pit stop, but certainly mixes it up a little bit. The leading cars making their pit stop now, probably getting in just in time actually, with just under a minute to go till the safety car will come out. And we're under safety car now, so 8 laps down. Shards Hunt leads the Kiwi, another fellow Kiwi at the top there. Still have to make a pit stop yet, I would imagine. So Clint Olaf is in second there, and Dylan, the effective race leader, sitting in third. Smarty right behind him now. Kevin Hopkins popped up to fifth there, so I'm not sure what's happened to Rangy. Rangy's in sixth, so he lost a position somewhere along the line there. And the pit stops. Ben Andrews in seventh. Greg Hancock in eighth. Ray Schiller in ninth. And Mark Pilbro rounds out the top 10. I guess you could say we're at the halfway mark of the AusNZ Simracing Tuesday Thunder GP. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. If you are, don't forget to like the stream, and yeah, if it's your first time here, subscribe, and welcome along to KiwiRaceroom, bringing you Tuesday Thunder. Forming up there behind the invisible virtual safety car. A bit of weaving go on to warm some tyres up. The last car just coming up to the back now. Should be going green anytime soon. Crawl around the parabolica. It must almost be painful at that pace. And they're off. Away they go again. The last 17 minutes of the AusNZ Simracing Tuesday Thunder Grand Prix Monza. Clint Olaf hounding the back of Shards there. Now E3, 4 wide, heading into turn 1. Relatively clean. Maybe some of the real life drivers could take a bit of a lesson from the AusNZ Simracing guys. So Clint Olaf to the lead now. I'm not sure if he's pitted or not. I think he'll have to make a pit stop yet. I know Shards definitely has to. So Dylan Angel, Kevin Hopkins and Dave Smart are the top 5 there. Or has Clint played it coy here? He was seemingly way off the pace in that first stint of the race. Maybe he's been saving fuel. Maybe he's just going to run to the line now. And possibly Shards could do the same. Be a great strategy if that's the case. Would have well and truly caught some of the other guys out. Still no pitting from the front two guys, and they're trying to break the slipstream as they head down the straight as well. Dylan up the inside of Shards there into turn one. That's a good pass. Oh, a little clip there behind. It's Kevin Hopkins got hit there, I think, by Rangy. Definitely looks like Clint's got the pace here, but it's all going to come down to that strategy as to whether he needs to pit or not. I think he could have been playing it coy. The Parabolica again. Let's see if Clint or Shards pull into the pit on this lap. Oh, they keep going. I wonder if they have been fuel saving for the start of this race. 13 minutes to go. Could be very interesting. Will they cross the line on this? The fumes of an oily rag. It comes down to it. Battle between Smarty and Rangy continues. Been a good battle. And a fair battle too. Just under 12 minutes to go. You'd like to think that's about 7 laps around here. Can Clint and Shards even, can they make it to the line without needing to pit? Somebody having a moment there. Who's that spinning around all over the show? Very lucky that it didn't take some of the other guys out. It's Ben Andrews. Caught out by the Parabolica and yeah, spinning across the track in front of the other guys. Rangy's finally got past Smarty. Smarty's not going to give it up. He's going to come back at him. Tucks in behind the wing, looking at the gearbox, waiting for Rangy to make that slight mistake so he can just pop out and take that position away again. Had a bit of a look there, poked the nose up the left hand side. Dylan's made a little bit of a mistake there. Shards has got a bit of a run on him out of the chicane there. Getting onto the main straight, tucks right in behind. So head down to the parabolica once again. Doesn't look like he's just got enough to make the pass. Meantime, Clint's pulling away. He's now got a 2-second lead. Tell you what, actually, if Clint pulls this off, it is worthy of a GP type strategy. Little battle back here for 7th, 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th, I'm guessing. Richard Mere out on the wide line. That's probably not going to be the best line to take, but sort of sets him up nicely for the next chicane if he can hold it there. He thinks better of it, pops back in behind. Forget, if you like what you see here, don't be afraid to come on board with AusNZ Simracing. We do Tuesday Thunder, of course, every Tuesday night. Australia, New Zealand Tuesday night, of course. More than welcome to join. There's a link to the Discord channel in the description, and yeah, good to have some more guys on track. We also do a Sunday drive event, which is every Sunday Arvo, New Zealand time. Yeah, and a few special events as well. So we're a bit of a race room community. A couple of other games get played as well, but predominantly race room for the guys at AusNZ Simracing. Shards is starting to put the pressure on Angel now, so we head up to the other end of the track again. 14 laps down. It's been a good battle throughout this for a number of races. 6 minutes to go. Let's give you a rundown on the top 10 at the moment. We've got Clint Oliphant at the front there, followed by Dylan Angel, who's caught him quite dramatically. Shards Hunt in third, Dave Smart in fourth, Rangy Rover fifth, Richard Mere in sixth, Ray Schiller in seventh, Jeff Newton in eighth, Greg Hancock in ninth, and Kevin Hancock rounding up the 10. And Dylan's taken the lead, and Shards has gone past as well, so I'm not sure what happened to Clint there. It was kind of off camera, I think, at the time. These three are going to be tied by a piece of elastic, I think, unless Clint's running low on fuel and has to fuel save, maybe. Maybe he's going to drop off a little bit. Shards pulls up on the inside here, going into turn one. Oh, he's undecided. It was a yes, no, and in the end it was a no, as Angel cut across his nose. Good race for the top three. I wish more actual real-life races were like this, actually. Instead of the usual processional stuff that we tend to see these days. Down in 7th position there, having a bit of a battle on his hands as well, with Ray Schiller and Kevin Hopkins on the go there. This is actually brilliant racing from the AusNZ guys, very respectful of the competitors around them. Keeping it close but giving room as well. It's good stuff. Oh, Jeff Newton running the wide line there. Just about using the old Parabolica circuit. Just over the back fence there. The high bank. Be nice if we could run around that with a few cars just to see how it goes. Not sure what happened to Clint there. I saw that happening in the corner of my eye. It's like he's missed his braking point or something. Went straight through it the first chicane. This looks like trouble brewing, this group, to be honest. Oh, somebody's gone off there. They obviously got the line completely wrong. Rangy's just overtaken Smarty there for third now. Shards is still within that grasping reach of Dylan. Just doesn't quite look like he's got it. Good battles everywhere. Cameraman doesn't know where to look. Is that Clint pulling off to the side there? I'm wondering if he's out of fuel. A slight drone of a car somewhere. Yeah, looks like Clint's gone into the pits. I think he might have just cut it a bit fine there. Such a shame. Yeah, probably would have been won the last lap. 1 lap to go. Just going to throw it out there. If we look at position 13 at the moment, Stephen Coe. Stephen, I'm going to give you a big thumbs up, buddy. Week in and week out, you're here at AusNZ. Tuesday Thunder, Sunday Drive, just about any event. And you just keep going and going, buddy. I've got a big admiration for that. You're not the quickest guy out there, but you're just doing it for the love of the game, and you just keep going. Doesn't matter what happens, you generally just keep going. So big thumbs up from KiwiRaceroom to Stephen Coe. An interesting moment there for Greg Hancock by the looks. Nice little pirouette. Checkered is out, and Dylan Angel, 18 laps down. Dylan takes it away from Shard's hunt, so Shard's played the game quite well. Rangy home in third, Dave Smart in fourth, Jeff Newton made his way up to fifth. That's a good drive for Jeff. Ray Schiller in sixth, Kevin Hopkins had a very up and down affair, came home in seventh, Mark Pilbrow in eighth, Greg Hancock ninth, and Ben Andrews rounds up the top 10. That is your top 10 for the AusNZ Simracing GP at Monza with the Tatuus F4. If you like that, hang around. We've got another 10-minute race coming up, full reverse grid. Could be a lot of carnage about to ensue for this one. It's about now that I cross my fingers and toes and everything and hope that Raceroom doesn't do its usual and crash. There's your confirmed results up. And Rangy takes out the fastest lap overall there. So 156.554. Third, come home in third place. He had a bit of an up and down race too, actually. Here we go, fingers crossed that we transition into the 10-minute sprint race. Full reverse grid. Puts those guys at the back to the front, and then the quick guys have to make their way past them all. Sometimes it's not that clean. Turn 1 should be very interesting in this one. Here we go, all lined up on the grid, ready to go. 15 seconds till the flag drops. Ten-minute sprint to the flag. And they're off. You see Brendan Glennie here, who's sitting in fourth at the moment. Watch for some bravado moves into turn 1 here. This could be chaotic or very heroic. A little bit of a tippy toe around the corners there by the looks of it. Everybody trying to play it safe, I think. Off they go. Shane Hill at the front. That's and Clint Olive at front. That's not a true indication, I don't think, because they were two of the quicker guys in the last race. Just fell on bad luck, I think, more than anything. You would pick from here that one of these two guys is going to take it away. Gaggle of cars going through the chicane. Made it through safely by the looks too. Good stuff. While these two guys at the front are the quickest, I'm guessing that Clint's not going to have it all his way, because Shane's going to be more than a battle for him, I think. A bit of chaos going on in the background there, dust going everywhere, cars going everywhere. Andrew Graham had a moment. Oh, and he's had another one as well. He better pick up on the wheels or something and just bite him off the other side of the track when he's put his foot down. Hopkins, 5th position there, moving his way forward rather quickly actually. Side by side with Greg Hancock, changing spots there 2 or 3 times down the straight to the computer. Hancock still battling with Kevin Hopkins there. That's a very good battle. Kevin Hopkins might have just lost it there actually as we cut away from that. There seems to be a few cars parked up all over the place here. Olaf and Hill having a good battle at the front still. Brendan Glennie holding on to 3rd place. He'll be wrapped with that if he comes home there. Oh, and a big moment for Richard Mayer. A bit of a tank slapper in the background there. Might have to talk to these cameramen. They always seem to cut away just at the wrong moment, so we don't see the actual outcome of it. But that did not look like it was going to end well. So approaching half race distance here, we'll drop down the top 10 again. We've got Clint Olaf 1st, Shane Hill 2nd, Brendan Glennie in 3rd, Greg Hancock in 4th, Dave Smart in 5th, Dylan Angel in 6th, Shards Hunt in 7th, Rangy in 8th, Jeff Newton in 9th, and Mark Pilbrow rounding out the 10. Hill having another look at Olaf as we head down the back of the track. See, whoever wins this is going to be a deserved winner because they've swapped positions so many times so far. Hill to the lead now. Hill trying to break the slipstream there of Olaf tucked up and behind, getting that little bit of extra. Ducks down to the inside, cuts to the inside. And yet again, the good old cameras cut away. Clint did take the lead on that one. having a little bit of a look at the back of Shard's Hunt there for to take an 8th position if he can make the move. Again, we just caught that a moment ago there. Cameraman cut away again as Shane Hill had a moment in the S's there. It's given Flint a near 3-second lead now. Shane's fallen into the grasps of Brendan Glennie now. He may have sustained a little bit of damage. Shard's Hunt, Rangy and Jeff Newton there. 3 of them looking to make a position. 7th, 8th and 9th there. Battles throughout the field, good to see. Time counting down rapidly, just on a minute to go in the race. We'll get the results and we'll find out next week's combo as well. That'll be decided in the Discord group, and no doubt that'll be posted up and I'll be able to set about getting ready for the stream for that next week. Don't forget, if you like what you see, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Better still, join AusNZ Simracing. Get your race room on. Shards and Rangy go wheel to wheel through the chicane. Rangy comes out on top. Maybe Shards just gave him space, I don't know. Jim Mayer just pulling up to be a spectator now and watch everybody come to the line now, I'm guessing. Or maybe he was just sponsors photographic opportunities, I don't know. On Smarty's had a big lose there. I wonder if he got helped around or whether it was purely on his own. Oh, and a big moment there. That looked like Rangy and... is it Dylan Angel maybe? kind of always amazes me, you know, these guys, they kind of hold it together for 35-40 minutes for the first race, and then we have a 10-minute race, and yeah, all the shenanigans in the world come to the fore. Dust everywhere, it's like rallycross or something, I don't know. So the checkered is out anyway. Looks like Clint Olive took that one out from Shane Hill and Brendan Glennie coming home in third. That's a good result for Brendan, one of the newer guys to the group. Jeff Newton in fourth, Shards in fifth, Mark Pilbrow in sixth, Kevin Hopkins seventh, Ray Schiller in eighth, Rangy Rover ninth, Ben Andrews 10th. Good action there tonight from the guys at AusNZ Simracing, contesting the unofficial AusNZ Simracing GP at Monza with these little Tatuus. Picking there that maybe Greg Hancock's run out of fuel. Just watching that footage, is he going to get there? He needs a push, definitely needs a push. Oh, that's gutting. Get out and push it, buddy. And there's your final results for 10-minute dash. Jeff Newton with the fastest lap of the race at a 1:56.448. It's a good time. Well done. And that about wraps it up for another Tuesday Thunder. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you like what you see, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. There'll be more streams coming up soon. Yeah. Till next time that KiwiRaceroom's online. Over and out. Thanks for watching Tuesday Thunder.